let's touch on memes because it seems like memes is your bread and butter.
Yeah.
So a lot of our listeners, SwiftX users as well, they love meme coins, right? It's a little bit more. It's easier to understand than say like a layer 2 or something more technical like a ZK rollups, things like that, like blockchain technology. So why do you trade meme coins, and how do you find good meme coins?
Okay, so firstly, there's multiple ways to trade meme coins in my opinion, and I think a lot of people get stuck in the one mindset of trying to find a super low cap gem and trying to trade that up as the next MOG or the next Pepe or the next WIF. So there's multiple ways I like to trade it. So I'll start at the top. So for me, I own Pepe, MOG, and WIF and a few other tokens that I've owned for quite a long time. So you have that more passive approach, which is buy and hold, sell into big pumps. Like Pepe got to 10 bill last week, so I took a bit of profits there. But then I like to do more, right? So leverage trade the high cap memes because your ROI isn't going to be as consistent because it is a larger market cap, a larger number, right? Then if you start to go down a bit further, you can swing trade lower memes. I find the beautiful area is post bonding. So once memes have been created on pump.fun, once they're live out there, they've had a bit of engagement with the community. And what you're looking for is that 500K to sort of even 30 mil range. And you're trying to trade those ones up to that 100 mil or 500 mil range. We've seen FWOG, we've seen a lot of these sort of tokens go quite aggressively from that low cap range. So you can do that. But more recently, me and my trading group, we've added some indicators like Twitter trackers, memecoin bots, volume tools into my server so that you can use that up on a screen and you can all trade together with the new pairs, right? And so what you're trying to find is the tokenized news events, or an influencer tweets this, or Elon Musk says something like this. And if you watch like pump.fun, you'll see that these tickers come out straight away. Now, obviously there's so many, so you always want to do your security and safety as well. So I also elaborate in that department. So you dive on, you double check how many top holders there are, who's actually holding it, which influencers are maybe talking about it, and you can sort of unpack whether it was bundled or whether there's insiders in that particular meme coin too. So there's always a lot that goes into it. And technically, a lot of people still say it's gambling, but it's educated, calculated risk with all these tools that we like to use.
It's just a different DD assessment process. Like memes are like one of those categories that we're not expecting a lot of them to change the world, but that doesn't mean you can't see opportunity within them. So I think, people always say that they have their moment in the sun, like it's a cultural play. So I think that seems to be what you're kind of tagging on. So it's like, what's hot right now? What's the culture that's kicking off here? Some of them obviously have a limited upside as well, and then it ends, and that's when people
you're capturing attention, right? And things like Pepe, MOG, Bonk, Doge, right? They've maintained attention for a long enough time that they're now regarded as established altcoins, and you could classify them as that. It's about trying to find those next ones.
So just on that, like you talked about Pepe, Bonk, WIF. Like if I'm a newbie to crypto and I'm seeing these meme coins and I see that they intentionally don't really have any utility behind them. I know Shiba and Bonk are trying to build that, but if I'm just looking at them on face value, why would I choose like Bonk over Pepe or Bonk over WIF? Like, is it fundamentals like community? So you look at their Twitter followers, or what do you look for in that space?
Yeah, so much, right? Like you said, Bonk are building out a really big sort of brand, right? In terms of utility, they connect a lot with the Web 2 space as well. But then obviously you have Pepe, which is like just one of the most well-known memes worldwide. So people are always going to flood there, right? So it's all about understanding the trends in that capacity. It's diving into the holders as well. Is it equally distributed? Or do big whales have big clips? And we've seen over the past few weeks, Ticker Bitcoin, SBX, Giga as well, massive meme coins, part of Murad's meme coin list. All of them have really seen struggles with liquidity when whales want to take profit. So things like that definitely need to come into your thesis. But we are experiencing a little bit of a dump in the market, or a correction, let's call it. So we might see some good opportunities over the next couple of days or weeks in some of these memes.
Would that be something that would you just completely not invest in that asset if that was the case, or is it just another like data point for consideration?
It's a good data point for consideration, but as a trader, my philosophy is if I can out trade these people or sell before these people, that's how you make your money.